Hey, you guys. Welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and welcome to this is my testimony. Hey, I like my new intro. I really do like it. Anyhow, happy Thursday. It's almost Friday. I am being a woman of my word. I am recording this in real time. It is Thursday, November 21st. 11:48 p.m. So I'm trying to catch the deadline, right, to make sure I do it on Thursday. And I'm glad to do it. It's pretty late. I don't know that I'm going to upload it tonight, but I just wanted to share the good news with you guys. Thank you so much for being there with me. Thank you for being there for me. Those of you that have been checking in or part of this. I found a storage room today. Thursday, I found a storage room. Got off work in the morning, took a nap, went to the CVS, I'm looking at the CVS sign. Went to the Walmart, got something that I'm gonna, I tell you guys all the secrets. I'm gonna put a plug in the office. The, what do you call it? The Glade plug-ins with the fragrance, the oil. I bought one for the office. So I have the coconut wipes, and I think people like them. And I have vanilla for the plug-in, and that's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Look. And I tell you guys the secrets, right? I'm going to plug it somewhere. I don't even know if I already told you, if I told myself. I'm going to plug it somewhere where nobody can find it. Well, not you can't find it, but it's not going to be staring you in your face. You're going to have to look for it, but it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. We're going to have a good smelling office. But anyhow, so I had a nap, and I did that because I know this is the week before Thanksgiving, so that way I know I already have it. I bought myself, a little bit of vegetables. Look, and bought myself some little turkey and dressing dinners. Yes, I did, because I don't know what's going to be going on for Thanksgiving, but I'm celebrating this year in some kind of way. Last year was not great. I can remember it clearly. I worked at Boston Market. Was it Boston Market? No, the Honey Baked Ham place. Sure was. I worked at the Honey Baked Ham place, and it was, for me, I like that. It was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving, and I wanted to, give to people, and so I showed up with that attitude, and I had a good attitude, and I made it fun for myself. But it was one of the worst holidays that I've ever had. It was Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was bad last year. So now I have company. Now I have my little guy, and I'm already planning how we're gonna spend it, what we're gonna do. So I think I'm gonna do something for us. But yeah, checking in with you guys. So I went ahead and got my plug in, because I didn't want to wait the other days, so that, that's in the morning when I got off work. I didn't want to wait the other days and then, be caught up in the crowd, because, it's going to be wild. So, yeah, so I'm good. And, I feel like the energy has shifted on my job. I think people know that I'm going to stay. And the energy has shifted some, And the person that relieves me in the morning, the lady that's really, the anchor of the place, I saved her a few steps this morning. I saved her a few steps, and she's like, "Wow, I don't believe you did this." And I told her, I said, "Yeah, my mind is a little clear." She said, "This must be your Friday." I said, "Yeah." So my thinking is pretty clear right now. And that's why I was needing to, get finished with this storage stuff, and that way I can move on and do something else. But I found a storage room, so I went to Walmart, took a nap, got up and I hit it. I went to one place, looked it up on the Googler, and drove over there. It didn't look bad from the outside, you know that, right? Didn't look bad from the outside, and then I walked into the office, and the lady, I think she barely looked up, and she barely spoke to me. She barely looked up and then went back to what she was doing, and she said hi. I was like, ooh, I just turned around and walked back out. Because, I know about that. So, and I said, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, right? So I drove, and I said, let me, because with these places, you really have to see them. It's not really about looking online. And I went to this place, and I thought I had seen the characters near the place, right? But I went over there, and I went in, and I drove up, because I'm trying to get something, because most places close at 6. I said, I got to get something today, because I wanted to get started moving tonight, and then my one day off is Friday. I'm like, I need to be moving. I gotta get through this, right? And so I went to this place that's in my little circle, like I said, and went over there, went inside, and there was a sign on the door, and it said, stepped out for a moment or something like that. Be right back. Please wait if you can. Now, I've never seen a sign that says, please wait if you can, right? And so I stood there, and I'm looking around, I'm checking out the place, and I can see that someone lived there. I could see it right there, as I was standing there, that there was a dog barking, and, I could tell it was a place where somebody lived, right? I'm like, all right, one question answered. I don't have to ask about the security. 2, I looked, and I could see someone in, the little golf carts, right? So I could see that, and then he came through the gate. He pulled up near me. He had like a broom or something like that. I said, oh, okay. Ouch. And then he came through the gate, and he came and pulled up, like near me. I was standing near the front of the office, and he said hi, and he said, come on in, or something like that. I mean, he greeted me, right? I was like, okay, another box checked, right? And so, I'm sorry, you guys. I see a homeless man. It's really cold outside. It's 55 degrees. He doesn't have a jacket on. He's not clean. He's walking around out there. I just got me some tacos from Jack in the Box. Man, he has a folder in his hand. What the heck? It's like almost 12 o'clock at night. He's out there in the cold with no jacket on, and he has a folder. Like, what the heck? Boy, he has shoes on. So, yeah, I was craving these tacos this morning when I got off work, and I said no. So I went to the cafeteria at the job, and I got an egg sandwich, and the bread was really good. The bread was really good, but it was like one egg and a whole lot of bread. And then I went to Walmart, and I got 2 pulled pork sandwiches. Yes. That's why I told you, I know he belongs to me because of the way he likes to eat. And my little guy, and I bought that because I thought I was just going to be going, right? I'm like, okay, I'm going to work this off because I'm going to be out busy. And then I passed out. And but I had been craving these tacos. So I said, no matter what, I'm going to get these tacos tonight. I know I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get these tacos. So I got the tacos, but yeah, so went inside the storage place, and all of the boxes were being checked. And then I went in there, and I'm talking to the man, and he said, I said, do you have pull-up units? Well, I could see that he did, right? And then he said, I have large ones, right? And I said, yeah, that's what I need. And then he gave me a price that was really large, and I was like, oh my goodness. You know how you clutch your pearls, right? And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, that's even more than my highest price, right? And so then he said, okay. And then so we went, I think he found something else. And then we went over there and looked at it, and I could see that it was actually even clean. I'm telling you, I've gone to places and the units aren't even clean. I mean, it's funny how we all do business differently. Like, really. I mean, people will pull up a door and show you something with all kind of crud. And like the one place where the guy told me I needed therapy, I said, "Is this clean?" Just, you don't know. Sometimes you don't know how to say stuff, right? And I said, "Oh, is this clean?" And he said, "Yeah." I'm like, okay, to you, clean to you, but yeah, he opened it up and it was clean, and I was surprised because most every place that I've gone to, it was not clean. And so it was clean, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, right? Somebody lives on the property. It's in my neck of the woods and everything. And then it looked, when you look at these things, I'm like, this looks like the same size that I've already had. And like the stuff could fit in there. Oh yeah, it could fit in there. But then, when you get to the point where you start stacking stuff on top of stuff, and I'm trying to avoid that because I want to, I bought stuff and then gone to the storage room and it's already in there. I'm trying to not have that experience again. I want to, I'm trying to make it more doable. So, like, even willing to pay if I have to. So, I said, I wonder if it's going to be enough space. And he sat down at his computer and he looked. I think by this time his wife came over. He said, yeah, me and my wife live here. And he looked at the computer and he was looking, and he said, what about X? It was like, bigger space. And I said, okay. He said, and I'm saying, is there a move-in special? And he didn't say anything. He just kept doing what he was doing. And then he said, I can give it to you for, he took $100 and something off of it. He took $100 and something off the price, off the monthly price, and gave me a 6 months lock-in for that price. Now you know that's crazy, right? And it's a big unit. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Right? So that's what my day has been like. That's crazy. So I started moving. I got a little bit done. I'm hustling, bustling back and forth. I got like 2 trips done. Or 1? Did I get 1 or 2? I think I got 2 trips done. And I thought I was going to make another one. And I was like, nah, don't even chance it. Because at the new place, if you get locked in there, you got to call the police to get out. And at the old place, they charge you $100 and something if you're in there after when you're supposed to be. So I'm like, just get it early in the morning, but start early in the morning. But so yeah, I found a new place. I wish that somebody catches this that's been along, for the journey. But for me, it was, and I told him, like, because next week is Thanksgiving. I'm like, man, in this moment, I feel the holiday season, and it's just something that, it seems like back and forth. It seems like that. But, and I even told the guy at work, I said, that's why I told him about my job. I said, I'm surprised I'm still here. Because I'm telling him that I'm moving my storage room after a week because how the people made me feel. So, Like I don't play like that. You're not gonna you're not going to mistreat me. That's not what we're doing. He's still out here walking around with his folder. Um so yeah, it's like you have to believe you have to believe you have to believe in, what you I'm trying to think what I can give him, where's he going? That's crazy. See, people, I remember I told you guys I gave that guy that sweater, and I was like, "You want a sweater?" He was like, "Yeah, you got one." I don't know what. I'm telling you, I don't understand. I just don't understand how how it can be like this. I don't understand. It's cold outside. It's really cold outside. I don't understand. And it's not like, I'm a woman of a particular age, so it wasn't like this when I was growing up. There was no homeless people. There were two homeless people. One, my mother called him Itchy Sam. It was two homeless people. And then the 80s came and the drugs. And then time went on and progressed and everything. And now they have like whole communities of homeless people. But that's what I was talking to this really nice guy at work the other night, that I didn't realize how tired I was. How he really helped me, because that was yesterday morning when I got off work and I weaved my way down the highway. I mean, in and out of both lanes. I was exhausted, and I was telling him that I'm glad that I'm the age that I am, old enough to see this and old enough to see that, old enough to see people become moguls. People, not people with 5 college degrees or anything like that, but people with integrity, and they are progressing and becoming billionaires. I mean, like, just really really doing it. And not that that's the end all and be all, but I'm just saying I'm seeing all of these things. I'm seeing, I was talking about Tom Jones and how his voice, and I couldn't think of the word, he says projects, his voice, how his voice can be so strong at his age. And Gladys Knight, and you got some people that are younger than me, and their voice sounds like something else. And it's like, when you see people older than you, then it tells you what it can be for you if you take care of yourself. When you see people that are really doing bad and they're younger than you, that tells you what this stuff is going to catch up with you. So yeah, and like I'm saying, old enough to see people that have been in the business for a little while, and how they've gone from that to just climbing on up there, like doing amazing things. So, and helping others along the way, not just making a buck, not just making money, but helping people along the way, giving people opportunities that really need them, that really need the opportunities. So yeah, I'm just glad to see all of this. But I'm telling you, this is crazy with this poverty and the people and the I mean, it's cold outside. It is cold. And he had a folder in his hand. See, that's something that's like, what's in that folder? He didn't have a cart or bags or anything. He has on like a jersey, like a uniform jersey, how they wear, and a folder in his hand. But yeah, so when you sometimes you got to go through something to get what you really want and what's best for you. Sometimes you have to go through something. And I tell you what I went through moving from this unit to this unit to this unit. I'm telling you, and they're nice people. Look, they're the type of people that with the lock situation, I know they would have done it for me for free. I know that. In my heart, I know that. So sometimes you have to go through something to get what you want. And this place right here, a lock in for 6 months. For 6 months, at a reduced price, $100 and something off of a good sized unit, a 6 months lock in. And it's not saying I have to be there for 6 months. Like they said, it's a month to month lease. Whenever I want to, like an apartment, whenever I want to leave, I can leave. But they're saying that they're guaranteeing me that price will stay the same for 6 months. And that's crazy. Because these people, they get you in there, and then 2 months later, they'll raise the rent. And, I mean, that's happened to me before. And you're like, what? Like, what? How you want me to pay that? And then this over here, too. There's stuff I have to pay. And, I mean, you got to pay for it all once you have your stuff in a place. But, yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And, yeah, sometimes you have to go through something to get... You have to go through something to get something. And all of this was worth it. Going back and forth and everything. Because actually, I mean, the stuff is still... The 2 units, the stuff that was still in my little neighborhood thing. But this is really in my little neighborhood thing. So I'm happy. And it's just an all-around win. I mean, somebody lives on the property. It's a couple. And they have a big dog. And then, look. Come on now. They have a dog. They have a dog, so they understand. Because now I can go ahead and say it. Because I didn't want to say it about the place that I'm moving out of right now. They have a sign on the gate that says no pets allowed. Now, I got my little guide. Even though I never let him out of the car, I felt like because of how they are, that they were going to pull that one on me. That they were going to pull that, there's no animals allowed, even though he's in the car. I just, you can feel it. You can feel when somebody, has trickery up their sleeves. So, yep, I have started moving. I'll continue. And I have plenty of time. I've been there for a week. I have plenty of time. But I'm gonna do it as soon as possible because they have my payment information. So I'm gonna do it as soon as possible. So there are no problems with that. And I'm gonna let them cut that lock off for me. But you know what? Now I may find the key. It may just have been about, because I told you God will do stuff to make me. He'll make me do something. That like I have to do it. And now I may find the key, which would be good. Save myself $20. Yep, now the key may turn up. Maybe it was just about me getting out of there. But I tell you, this is a good. I mean, they even said like there's no loitering. They said like sometimes people pull up and they just want to sit in their car. They said no, you gotta move it on down the road because they live there. So it's like, no, we live here. You can't, you can't be hanging out here. This is not a hangout. This is a storage place. You get your stuff. Oh, listen to this, you guys, listen. The storage unit has an alarm on it. So, you know how people, they call it tailgating when you drive in behind somebody else. But this place, you can't do that because you have to put your code in so that when you open your unit, the alarm doesn't go off. And it's a loud one. I'm like, whoa, that is crazy. That is really crazy. And so I'm happy. I'm happy. Everything I went through was worth it. It was really, really, really worth it. It took that to get to, to get to where I am. So I'm okay. But yeah, just want to check in and share that with you guys. I'm gonna be busy moving this stuff. I'm happy, and oh my goodness, I'm happy, and yeah, I don't think I'll be uploading this tonight, but I want to make sure that I did the recording in time. So thank you so much, you guys, for what the people say, riding with me. And I'm a little exhausted right now. I fed my flesh and got those tacos, and yes, I'm gonna go to sleep on them. But yeah, there's nothing like, it's like when you can just be yourself and you don't have to do anything and you're accepted. There's nothing like that. That's what I was trying to tell the guy that I worked with the other night about how it really affects me that the guy that I was working with, he's walking by again with his little folder. That it affects me, the guy that I was working with that didn't talk, that he's not there anymore. Because I told him, I said, for the first hour I would play my gospel music. I said, and he wouldn't say anything. I said he would slip in and sit down and just sit there and look at me. He wouldn't say anything. I said, because people, why you playing that stuff or something. I said he never made me feel uncomfortable for just being myself, So, and it's funny, the cleaning people, it's like they know I've stopped playing the music, and they came by the office, and it's like they liked it. They liked it. And because they would like come real close so they could hear it. Everybody's going through something. And if you cleaning up, child, you going through something, okay? Because that's hard work. Not the notion of it being, whatever, but no, that's hard work. All that bending and the mopping, that's your back, that's your arms, that's your shoulders, that's your, you bending down, knees, and cleaning toilets and the trash. That stuff gets heavy. You should see how much trash they have in the, they call them boats. Ooh, it's so much trash. It's so much higher than the top of the dumpster, the container. It's so much trash that they push around. No, they have a lot of work. They have a lot of work, and so no, it's hard work. It's not even about the if the job is fancy or not. It's a lot of work. Mopping is hard. It's hard work because it takes your whole body. It takes your whole body, and if you do that for a whole night, you do that for a whole night, all those floors, I'm telling you, toilets and bending over and shoot, it's hard work. But yeah, they would come close to the office, and I would be singing and playing my music, and I know they know that she doesn't play her music anymore, because God speaks to you in different ways. It's a different time for different things. Now's the time for me to be quiet. Now's the time for me to be quiet. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm tired. I don't know, this man is walking around here. I don't know if there's something I can do to help him, follow a blanket or something. I don't know. I gave this man the other night, I gave this very same Jack in the Box. I got me some tacos and bought the man something, gave him the money I had. Oh, it was the day of the fight. It sure was. It was the day of the fight. And it was cold. It was cold. And he had his cart with all his stuff, and He was an older man and he just looked confused. You know how you look like you don't know where you're going next? He just looked confused, just out there. And I said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "You want something to eat?" I was going through the drive-through. And he said, "What is a jumbo jack with a jumbo jack, some fries?" He said, "And an orange drink." And I thought that was so funny. He said an orange drink. Now you know that man has been drinking an orange drink probably his whole life. You know what I mean? Probably his whole life. Because who drinks orange? I would never. I would have to have a special taste for it. I don't know the last time I bought an orange drink. Probably never. Never. That is very specific. Orange. An orange drink. Right? So it made me laugh, and it made me think about what that might really be doing for him. Not just giving him a little bit of something to put in his stomach, but that probably sparks a memory from his childhood. You know what I mean? You don't get 56 and start drinking orange soda. You've probably been drinking it your whole life. And there's just so much. And I had a blanket. And I said, you need a blanket? He said, "You got one?" This man is walking back and forth, him and a folder. And he's a pretty big guy. See if I have a blanket for him or something. Yeah, so yes, I bought the guy the food and gave him the little bit of money I had in my wallet. And then I went on about my business and watched the fight. And, it's crazy. Yep, so I'm good. I'm moving forward once I get this done. Once I get this done with moving and everything. Like I said, I'm thinking about Thanksgiving. I got to look at the calendar, and I think I'm going to do something for me and my little guy to make sure we have a good Thanksgiving, and trying to make some plans and stuff like that. So everything is fine, and I'm moving forward. Oh, he's over here now. I don't know what I can do for him. I don't know. Let's see what I can do for this man. All right, let me go see what I can do for this man. I don't know what I can do. So thanks you guys for being here with me. I will probably upload this tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for the progress. I'm grateful for the blessings that have come my way, that are coming my way. Because I'm telling you, for those people to help me like that meant I could afford to get the storage room. You know what I mean? I could afford to do it, and I needed it. I really needed it. Okay, this man is hungry. Let me get him something to eat. Let me at least do that. Is he going over there? Where is he going? Let me see if I can get him something to eat. All right, you guys. I love you. Thank you for being here. And take care. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Bye-bye.